Hello, children of God. I bring you greetings from the throne of grace this morning, and I praise the Lord for making it possible for us to see this day, a day we have looked forward to, the first Sunday of the year 2020. It's a day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we are glad in it. It's a day of power, because when you come before God on the first Sunday of the year like this, His power is released unto His people, and we are grateful for what He has done, preserving our lives till this time. Now, the last time we're talking on the message, Make 2020 Count. Today we'll continue with that message, but with a different subtitle, which is Fear Not. We are told in the Bible that there are so many fear nots. In fact, some authors say there are about 365 fear nots, which is there is one for every day in the Bible. Some say they are more than that. Some say they are less than that. But whether they are more or they are less, what is important is that God, on several occasions, told His people not to fear. And fear not is used in different synonyms. Do not be afraid, do not be confounded, do not be dismayed, and so on. Whatever the way it is presented, God is telling you today, fear not. So if you want to make 2020 count, you don't have to be afraid of anything. We can take our text, God Himself speaking to His people, from Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. He says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God Himself making a promise to us that we should fear not. He will uphold us with His righteous right hand. Now, God will only uphold those people who fear Him with His righteous right hand. This is not a promise for every person. It's not a promise for everyone. So what it invariably means is that in 2020, if you fear God, you will have nothing else to fear. There's a hymn that I used to love so much, which says, "Fear not, fear the Lord, and you will have nothing else to fear." So we need to fear God. How do you fear God? By being obedient to His word, by following His precepts, by doing His will. That is a way to fear God. And if we do this, He will keep His promise. God is not a man that He will lie. Whatever He says He will do, He will do. And we go on to say that God has promised that we do not have to be afraid. And in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16, with confidence, we say, so we can say with great confidence, I know the Lord is for me, and I will never be afraid of what people may do to me. That is a child of God's proclamation or affirmation. I'm confident. What can man do to me? What can people do to me? They can do nothing to me so long as I am on God's side. They can do nothing. So that decision, that business, that step that you want to take, so long as you are afraid of God and doing it according to God's will, you don't have any reason to be afraid. You don't have any reason to be afraid so long as it's according to God's will. Because we are no longer slaves to fear. Tasha Cobbs presents it in her song, "I'm no longer a slave to fear." And that's why the psalmist says in chapter 121, verse 1 to 2, I lift up my eyes to the hills, from where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He is the maker of heaven and earth. So, because our help comes from him, he alone is the one we ought to fear, because that is the only way we would have faith enough not to fear what man or circumstance or situation can do to us. I'll round up with a song by Tasha Cobbs, just a chorus, which says, I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. If you are a child of God, you cannot be a slave to fear. And so long as you are not a slave to fear, it means your faith is strong. And so, because your faith is strong, whatever you lay your hands to do, trusting God that He will see you through, you will be successful. And I pray that that will be our story at the end of the year 2020. God bless you. Thank you.